baby YouTube. Baby
Alright,
YouTube,
so here we
when
are.
YouTube was first made. Only a confusing portion of time. No, no, not confusing. I'd say pretty annoying. Does Crazy Frog strike a chord with you? No, no, don't lie to me. You don't look back fondly. It makes your hair stand on end. Hey, how is Crazy Frog doing now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't say that you're my favorite animated annoying thing. Definitely above that stupid gummy bear. But no, that squirrel from Ice Age is definitely above you. Now, Crazy Frog, if you were to hypothetically be a hamster, I think I would tolerate you more. That's right, the hamster dance. You just got a new hamster, you're looking up how to care for it, and this face shows up. So the hamster dance was made by Deirdre LaCarte, and I'm so sorry if I'm messing that up.
Deirdre.
I have to say that throughout the rest of this video. It was created as an experiment with a friend to see who could get the most of that sweet, sweet internet clout, which is kind of funny because that's what people do on Instagram now. The hamster dance song comes from Disney's Robin Hood, specifically the Whistle Stop song. And there used to be a website that if you clicked on it would play a .wav file and show you a bunch of hamster gifs. Yeah, I'll admit it, it's kind of catchy. I don't think I could sit through the whole 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But it's cute that one time I hear it once a year. Anyway, that is the entire history of the hamster dance song, and I hope you enjoyed this new video of mine. I will catch you in the next... Wait, hang on, what is this? The oral history of the hamster dance, the twisted, true story of one of the world's first memes. What does that mean? So, the creator of the hamster dance had this friend, Hazel Steinman. I am so sorry. I am so bad with names. I hope none of you are watching this. And can I just say, this is how the article presents them? Tree was studying art at Malaspina University. I am so bad with names. Back then, now Vancouver Island University, same as her friend Hazel Steinman, then 44. The two would later marry. Just two friends who later got married. Something tells me this goes along with the lines of Staffo and her friend, who decided that they were going to have a little contest, make a website, and whoever has the most people visit it by December 31st wins. But Deirdre didn't have as many hobbies as her friends did, and she didn't know what she could make a web page about. But then she slowly looked at her pet hamster, Hampton the hamster, and she was like, that's brilliant. Nobody knows how it happened. I don't know. They don't know. I don't know, but the website went viral. She definitely won the contest. This article claimed it was on the news, and even Martha Stewart were talking about it, and I cannot find any evidence of this for the life of me. Cameras showed up at her door, and who knows where I was supposed to look to find this. Then the remixes came up. I mean, I can still find remixes of this video to this day. Like, here's one from Fortnite. I don't think these two mediums were intended to meet up together. I found this one. It's on Newgrounds. I'm not sure what that is about. Oh, sweet heavens! Oh, look, I found an article from 1999. Isn't that cool? They captured some great high-quality responses from students here. Quote, that dang thing puts me in some kind of trance, end quote. Quote, don't ever take it down. F-word, genius, dude, spelled with 2 O's, end quote. Quote, oh mighty the Earthawan, why do you punish us so? End quote. Quote, the terrors of the hamsters haunt my dreams and lurk in that darkness behind my eyes. End quote. Quote, die dancing hamsters, die, die, end quote. But not everyone had such positive reactions to this website. Let's visit the anti-hamster zone. Oh my gosh, when was this last updated? I give you my fullest guarantee that at no time on this page will you ever see dancing hamsters, Jesuses, Cartmans, Clintons, Buddhas, Star Trek characters, or what have you. At no time will you be asked to shoot any of the above. And further, I promise that you will never hear the speed-up chipmunk rip-off music that accompanies these waves of bandwidths. Wait, no, we have some positivity here. Hamster dance rules. How dare you say it stinks? Hamsters may stink, but only when their owners don't clean out their cages properly. So it's their fault if hamsters stink. I think satanic hamsters rule. Hee hee. And then a long hamster face. That was from Laura. And then she put her full email. I'm not going to show that. There's like so many more other fan sites, and they're so violent. I'm just gonna move on from that. So Deirdre, just like me, wasn't a fan of all these adult versions of her creation, but she couldn't fight and protect her copyright. So George Vuk, I'm so sorry. Welcome to my channel. That's kind of my specialty of pronouncing things bad. Helped get a domain and started monetizing this beautiful creation. Now, all the fun stuff is kind of over. It just gets really confusing from here. So he had this company called Big Fun Media, and it was interested in purchasing the rights to the hamster dance. I don't think anyone in this story knows what's happening. And let me just say that this is a massive theme in this story. You'll see why momentarily. But then Big Fun Media went behind Deirdre's back and recorded his own hamster song. And Deirdre didn't seem too angry about this, and she was like, why don't we just work together? And they were like, yeah. And then they were like, besties. I shouldn't say that. Deirdre, this is a quote from her, it made me kind of happy. She said, quote, "We got the name copyrighted because you can spell hamster with a P or without a P. And hamsters have a lot of P, so I thought that was funny." Yeah, that is pretty funny. Everything looked like it was settling down. Until one day, the Boomtang Boys created the hamster dance song, not to be confused with the other hamster dance song. And can I just say that every song I mentioned so far is called the hamster dance song? We need to be a little creative, people. Can we come up with another title? No, they won't, because guess what? The Cuban Boys made a hamster dance song. But the difference is that the Cuban Boys weren't working with the original creators of the hamster dance, like the Boomtang Boys were. They were just going off on their own. No, let's just stop everything for a second and talk about their cover art. Wow. I don't think I can make anything better myself. So the news cameras were back to Deirdre at her house. They gotta stop coming to her house. And she's like, sorry, I can't. I have somewhere to be. And she got into her car and she went and visited her lawyer. They did not appreciate the Cuban Boys. Nobody did. The Boomtang Boys didn't. Everyone was like, why did they do that? Why did they make their own cover? So Hazel, Deirdre, and the Boomtang Boys, they all teamed up and they were like, we are gonna get the Cuban Boys to try and get us royalties so they stop stealing our money. And I'm going to be honest that at first I thought the Boomtang Boys and the Cuban Boys were the same band at first. But no, they're completely different things. The Boomtang Boys are the good ones, and the Cuban Boys are the ones that stole the property. And there was a long battle, but thankfully, the Boomtang Boys got to be the one that produced the hamster dance song. And they got to the top of the charts in Canada, so that's pretty cool. And the day was saved. Okay, but now the hamster dance was a big thing. But the question is, who owns it? They want to make toys, darn it. And Deirdre wasn't getting any money, and she wanted to change that. She started promoting. She took it into her own hands, and this is like one of her promotion things. She rented a car, she decorated it with hamster stuff, and look at that. Isn't that spectacular? So going back to our big fun media thing, they started working on making it completely original. They needed to get rid of all the clip art because originally Dietrich just took the clip art off of the internet, but they had to make it its own original thing if they wanted to get money from it. I mean, they didn't even own hamsterdance.com. They had a hamsterdance2.com, not to be confused. And they started by replacing the clip art and creating original characters. They created Hampton, oh sweet heavens, Fuzzy, and Dixie. And in the meantime, the Hamster Dance song got #1 on the Disney charts. Okay, looking in on as an insider, everything looks good, like they're doing good. But internally, nothing was going right. Merchandise wasn't successful, shows weren't being produced as they originally anticipated, and they were actually losing money. And the poor girl, Dietrich seriously wasn't getting anything from any of this. She said herself that she has only made $4.36 off of the website merchandise. So yeah, Hamster Dance had such a great chance of becoming a mainstream thing, but nothing except a Family Guy episode came out of it. Sorry for the disappointing ending. If this topic interests you, I highly recommend that you go down it yourself. It's pretty confusing and there's not too much information out there, but I definitely found some. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. 1 like equals 1 boop on the nose for Emmett.